Okay, so we're Donuts. We forgot to film an intro, so this is us basically
filming
an intro. We are detailing Uncle Mike's TT using products only from Temu. So let's get into it.
Guys.
Yeah, let's do it. First thing, obviously, we're going to want is a bucket. So I'm actually quite impressed with that.
Yeah.
Like that was like £2.
I mean, we'll see if it holds water.
We'll see if it holds water, but it's a collapsible bucket.
It's like one of those inflatable boat, isn't it? That sort of stuff.
Yeah, like a dinghy type thing.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be 20 litres. It's a reasonable size, but we'll see if it actually works and does the job.
Yep.
So we've got that. Once we've then got the car wet, we're going to want to use some products. We've got this says 500 to 1 on it. I think we'll try 500 to 1 and see if it actually does anything. And then we'll just use the normal. Mike did point something out though, it does say it contains fiberglass, so we're going to wear gloves while we're putting this on. We've got this super jumbo mitt which appears to have a very weird hand shape that we can't quite work out.
I think your thumb's supposed to be a little finger.
We've got like a small microfiber mitt which would be great if you're cleaning wheels and stuff for getting in tighter areas.
These are quite small. Well, they're like once you buy half of them, that doesn't come Guire's one.
I mean, this is supposed to be a lamb's wool. If that's lamb's wool, and then actually I was surprised. These were like pence, but now I can see why they are quite small. But again, you can get your hand in there, and it will do the job.
I mean, just about.
Next, we'll use the pump sprayer. This, as always,
classic.
Temu special turned up, and also it's pronounced Temu according to one of my subscribers who told me off. But yeah, it turned up damaged because it got launched over my fence as always. This to try out. This is a battery-powered portable pressure washer. So you can just drop it into the bucket and away you go. I mean, it sounds like it has about 1/100th of a horsepower. There is no power behind that whatsoever. But I have got a fully charged battery as well, so we'll give that a go. And then we've also got a load of tips to try on it.
I'm not going to pretend to know what they do.
No, but there's lots of different shapes. And then this I'm also very excited to try out. This is one of those things that you can wheel under your car, and your pressure washer goes on the end of it, and then you can clean the underside of the vehicle. I am excited to try this. Maybe with the actual pressure washer, not necessarily with the Temu one. Good job, Mike. But yeah, so this was like £20. If this works, I'll be so happy. Some bits for like cleaning the inside. I think this will be these look kind of like really crappy plastic cotton buds.
Yeah, there's not much cotton.
There's not a lot of cotton, but they're designed to.
They're for shell lines, whatever.
Yeah, they're to get into all the little nooks and crannies and stuff. So again, hopefully, and I've already seen a point on Mike's car that we're going to use these for. And then yeah, like Mike said earlier, we could use the glove for drying. And then they advertised it as being huge. I mean, it wouldn't make much of a bath towel, would it? But it was supposed to be the most absorbent towel in the world.
Engine warehouse cleaner.
So it's not even like engine bay degreaser, it's just called engine warehouse cleaner.
Deep degreasing and cleaning, gentle formula, rich foams and easy to use.
And then I've got lanolin nourishing cream. Now, on here, it does actually show pictures of a leather jacket, a sofa, a handbag, and a car. So it's obviously meant to be like a back to black paste. So all of these products, we've got enough to clean and dry, and hopefully do a little bit of detailing on Mike's TT. Let's get into it.
Yes, do it.
Let's test out this bucket then and see if it other than having to stand here and hold it open. Really good point.
Well, maybe we don't need to worry about it at all. What's coming?
Oh!
You mean the end, yeah. I'm still
So we've gone for the white end.
Yeah, okay, right.
I mean that will take a lifetime.
Should we, do you want to foam it first?
Yeah,
loosen everything up?
I think so. It also might benefit us to try like a smaller end maybe.
Yeah.
Like one with just a tip on it, just the tip. So
What have we got? Show us your end.
I think it'll be the red dot. Looking at that. They have got some numbers on them.
There's no instructions with it, so it's like just take a punt.
Yeah, like Mike just said, you wouldn't necessarily wash the whole car like this. Obviously, we're now going to put some product on it. This is supposed to have like a snow foaming attachment, so we're going to try that. But it's better than I thought it would be. It is actually pressure washing. So let's try that out and see what happens. I mean, it is putting stuff on the surface.
Do you know what? It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
What, this or?
Like that. I mean, that's shampoo in it. It's not foam, so I wouldn't expect massive suds.
We're going to go with a trusted, well-known brand. We're going to try snow foam and see if this thing can actually produce a snow foam as opposed to the lumpy bottle of 500 to 1 snow, whatever it is, shampoo. So Mike, fill her up. I mean, I'm very much against this measuring. I just give it a good squirt and go from there.
Yeah, this thing definitely holds pressure.
It holds pressure really well, and for £3, yes, it came damaged. I think if you get one that isn't damaged, go on, then give it a go. Maybe.
Again, it's the diluted snow foam, so I kind of
Can you open and play with the valve at all at the front? Does that make it any better or any worse?
I mean, if I was doing this with a pressure washer, I would ignore the measurements and use it neat. Not that you're supposed to.
Okay.
But
yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's certainly diluted enough. It's not producing the snow foam that we wanted, though. For those of you who have not realised that Sam's just joined us and he's behind the camera.
hello.
So Sam hasn't seen the battery-operated pressure washer, which actually, pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
It actually gives a better snow foaming effect than the bottle did. Look at that.
We thought we'd try a portable pressure washer with maintenance water pressure instead of a bucket, just to see if it will work. I'm not pressing anything, we've got flow. Let's just see.
Little to no.
Yeah, there was no difference.
Good range.
A good range on it, yeah. If you're enjoying watching this video, there's a few things that you can do to help me out. Hit the subscribe button, like the video, and hit the notifications icon. Thanks for watching, everybody. Now, back to the video.
That wasn't attached to the portable, and actually it was attached to a decent cartridge, because it's got the cartridge fitting.
I mean, we haven't got the fitting to put it onto a proper pressure washer.
No.
That's better than I expected it to be.
You can imagine that would have been more pressure, and that would do something.
It's not terrible. I would imagine the tool is. Just weird. I'd imagine if that was connected to an actual pressure washer, it would be a reasonable tool. We've proved it works, but with the pressure washer, the handheld, it doesn't do a great deal.
Why not? Might try it on the wheels.
I've got the glove.
I mean, it doesn't go on more than that. That is.
Now, I suppose this is probably better for going around tyre areas. It seems quite weird.
That's quite a lot of it, actually.
That seems quite weird, just washing with your hand. Like, it seems a bit backwards, like, because there's nothing under your hand. But actually, like, I mean...
He's definitely picking up stuff.
He's picking up stuff and being able to sort of dig your nails into the edges and stuff. it's actually quite good. And I'd imagine, if you come down here, Sam, just for the, I know people are going to whinge, but you can get your hands in and properly around the spokes, and you can actually clean the wheel with quite a bit of ease. So the glove, I don't think it's a bad bit of kit actually, and I think it was literally pence. So what do you reckon to your glove, Mike?
It's, as you can see, it's quite sparse on the old microfiber bits. It's doing the job. And actually that, and that, to be fair, that soap, I mean, I know Mike's put the entire bottle in that bucket, but
it's not terrible.
It's not as, it's not terrible. It's lathery.
Is it Temu soap?
Oh yeah. I've now gone for the real lamb's wool mitt, which feels a bit more traditional when you're washing the car now. It's all right. I actually think that the glove might have actually done a bit of a better job, but it's okay. And again, for the pence that it cost, you can see the green's coming off on it.
I've got the world's most absorbent, apparently, microfiber. I mean, I use one that seems more absorbent in my own time.
We shall see.
But we shall see.
And not only that as well, in the advert it was like this big, and it showed this really big towel, and it turned up and it's actually tiny. I'm using the Sesame Street glove to dry and dry the car. Whether it's good for cleaning or drying, we don't know.
Oh, your two thumbs.
And my two thumbs, it's a bit of a weird. But yeah, let's get into it. The dread.
I mean, it's doing what it said it would do. For now.
This I would say is definitely more for cleaning as opposed to drying.
Moving water.
This is more just moving water. I mean, it's definitely wet, but this is definitely not for drying. So we're going to use the engine warehouse cleaner on the engine bay. And
what a fantastic warehouse.
What a fantastic engine warehouse we have. Oh, how do I open it? Oh. Wait, it's not open.
What does it smell like?
Fairly chemically, if I'm honest, but a bit lemony actually. A bit lemony at the end.
In the bag.
It's a bit oily, like you can see.
Is it a wipe on, buff off scenario?
It might be. I mean, the problem is there is no instructions.
Get Google Translate on it.
I mean, it's not particularly greasy to start with.
No.
Left some good smears.
Left some really good smears on it. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, it does say to leave it 3 to 5. Let us know what you think. I mean, the engine warehouse cleaner, so far probably the most disappointing product. It's not done a great deal. I mean, now it's started to dry. It doesn't look terrible, but yeah, we'll try the back to black and see how that comes out next.
So apparently, Nike bought this as in the promise that it was a back to black product, which we're going to try on some of these plastics. Although after a Google Translate, it looks like it's probably more for leather, like your coat, your shoes, or your sofa. So we'll try it.
We'll give it a go, see what happens.
It's only a bit of plastic in it, so.
Besides, it's my car, not mine.
Get your little applicator.
Get in nice and close, it was easy, dizzy.
We're going to try it on.
Do it across there, I guess.
Why not? Well, right. I wonder if there's dye in that maybe, because that did go black. It is going quite black. Yeah, I reckon.
Well, based on the fact that
you're probably re-dyeing your leather.
The ooze, yeah. I've just got a bit of old rag. I'm just going to give that a bit of a wipe down just to see. I'm quite impressed with that actually.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, let's put the rest. Got a little dusting brush, which, as you might be able to see on the camera, should be able to do a good job because this needs a hoover and a clean in here, so don't judge me. It's quite cumbersome.
It's a bit softer than I was expecting as well.
It is quite soft. I mean,
obviously you don't want it hard enough that it's going to scratch it, but at the same time, it's definitely getting the dust out.
Into your face. Yes, it's a bit big, if I'm honest. Like the handle, trying to get it in things without this bit catching on everything. Maybe, you know, don't use it on those bits, but for general moving around of dust, it's definitely, yeah, you can hear it catching on everything.
Cool.
Yeah, cool.
So I'm going to use these. I mean, it came as a bag of like 100, I think it was. But hopefully, I don't know how well it will come up on camera. But like, I'm cleaning Mike's knob at the minute. They're not as stiff as I expected them to be, but actually, they are getting the stuff out from the numbers or round, you know, the gear change essentially. But I do feel like I'm having to grip it a bit lower down. But it's working. It's getting the stuff out. So for things like that, I suppose this is quite ideal, really.
Or if you've got really small ears, I suppose.
If you've got really small ears, yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're just a bit soft. You want them to be, like this end's a bit more stiff. But yeah, it's all right. It got the stuff out, but it hasn't quite got it out of the tops. A summary, Mike. What was the standout for you?
I liked the bottle. The pressure bottle.
Oh, the hand pump.
Yeah, and actually, we didn't get to test it properly, but I think the undercar jet wash thing, if you got the right attachment, which unfortunately we didn't, I think that would be worth.
I agree. I think that would be worth the money. I mean, that was like 18 quid or something daft like that.
Especially for English roads in the winter.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you've got one car that you daily and you care about, which is the most common.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I think I agree with the bottle as well. I think, you know, if you're not trying to snow foam with it, I think actually, it's okay. For me, I think the bucket was quite a good standout as well. Again, for the couple of pound that the bucket was, if you need to be able to pack a bucket away, or you don't have a lot of space, or you're going to go to a festival or something and you want to wash your car while you're there,
camping, car shows,
whatever it is, actually that bucket was okay. So
I mean, for what that stuff costs, you kind of got what you expected. There are, like I say, there are a few bonus little bits like £3 or odd, whatever it was for the pump, pump, and a couple of quid for the bucket, or whatever it was.
But yeah,
you know, it's use your judgment.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. What do you think was the best value for money? What do you think was the biggest pile of turd?
What would you spend your money on?
Yeah, exactly. What would you have bought out of those products? Mike, sign us out.
Well, want to see last week's video? Point there. Subscribe.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
See?
Yeah. Okay.